Good morning, dear ones.
Good morning.
Aloha.
Welcome.
Thank you. My name is Mary Magdalene.
Mary Magdalene, thank you so much for being here,
My
Aloha,
pleasure.
for being present. We're so looking forward to all you have to share. May I ask where you are in the universe right now?
In the universe,
In the dimensions?
you know that there is no time and there is no space.
Yes, okay.
So, when you say, where am I? I'm going to have to say, I'm in the seventh dimension.
All right.
Does that work for you?
Yes, that works for me fine. Thank you
good.
so much.
How
Yes.
close is that to Source if you're in the seventh dimension, to God?
Actually, God is everywhere. So, nothing is far away from God. So, when you say, how close is that?
Right.
I mean, it's all, everything is God.
Mm.
Can't be away from it.
Yeah.
You can try to trick yourself into believing that you are, but you can't be.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah,
And that would be the same for Goddess?
absolutely.
Yes, okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So how different is it there than here, and can you describe it a little bit?
The fifth dimension?
The fifth or the
Oh,
seventh?
the seventh?
Yes. Well, describe it. One of the characteristics is that when you have a thought and then have the manifestation of that thought, the time is so small. You're talking sub-thousandths of a second difference.
So instant. Almost.
Yes. Now, that is something that on your planet, today you are seeing that that gap is getting shorter and
Yes.
shorter.
Yes.
What that means for you is that you have to watch your thoughts because they're going to manifest.
Mm.
You may not want them to, but they're going to. So, something to be aware of. Okay?
Thank you.
Mhm. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Because our thoughts create our reality, right? Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
And you might say, well, wait a minute. How can that be? You know, because Joe Blow down the street, he wants a different one. Well, he can have a different one because there are so many versions of Earth.
Can you speak to that a little bit more? Different versions of Earth?
That allows everyone to have their own experience, regardless of what anybody else is choosing to experience.
So, for instance, my reality is different than Mary's within an instant.
Yes. All you have to do is choose differently.
So I can change my path with the idea of just changing my thoughts.
Yes, you can and do.
Mm-hmm. Manifestation seems, I know what you're talking about. It seems to me, in my personal experience, that it is getting much more powerful, that we can quickly see changes happening within
Yes.
an instant.
One of the things that makes it easier for thoughts to manifest in your world is the magnetic field dropping. It has been dropping now for some time and is headed to zero. The magnetics are what hold all the patterns and structures, and you know, it's got to be this way, not that way in your world. As they decrease, those are not held so tightly.
Does that change the planet then? Are we in for some big changes in the actual physical planet?
You are in for some changes, but they're not going to be catastrophic. But on that No, you have to know the guy is going to heal herself. And she's doing that right now as we speak.
Mm-hmm. Is there ways that we can help assist in making that happen?
Yes. It's quite difficult, arduous. You have to love her.
Love's everything.
Love is everything.
Do you have to pass away to be in the fifth or seventh dimension, or can you move into that while still living?
There are those people who have managed to do that, but they're not very many.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And when you're in that dimension, can you come to our dimension easily, or can you materialize and then go back, or can you go back and forth, or are you pretty much there?
The thing is that if you're going to come to Earth, and there are other 3D planets as well, but if you're going to do that, you have to not disturb what their reality is. What
Mm-hmm.
you can't, you're not allowed to change it.
Mm-hmm. Interfere.
Right.
So does that mean you can appear if you don't interfere?
Exactly.
Okay. Do you ever come down?
Do I ever? No, I don't.
Okay.
I do what I'm doing at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I come through other people.
Okay. But that's it.
That's it. Yes.
And on that note,
Yes.
if I'm in my daily life, can I call on you? Can you hear me?
Absolutely. Anytime.
And is it the same with other entities? Are we able to call on them for
Yes.
assistance?
Yes. There are very few that are so engaged in other work that they're not available for that, but they're the tiny few.
Was Jesus able to go back and forth? Is that why he did the ascension thing?
Jesus had a lot of abilities, but that wasn't one of them.
Okay.
He was a great healer
Mm-hmm.
and a great husband.
Mm-hmm.
I loved having him.
Yes.
I'm sure.
Yes. And you had children with him after after the ascension, after the experience. You went on to live together and have children.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How many? 3.
Daughters.
All daughters.
Yes.
Wonderful. Is their
Yes.
bloodline still flowing?
There is.
Where did you guys go?
South of France.
Not a bad place to hang out, right?
No, it's beautiful there, isn't it?
It was gorgeous, yes.
Right.
Lovely, lovely, wonderful.
Quite.
Okay. So the people that we're familiar with, like yourself, Merlin, other beings, are generally very available to us on call, basically, pretty much. And
All you have to do is think of them. They'll be there.
okay,
If you speak their name out loud, faster.
faster. Okay. So I know for myself, when I'm in a situation where something is going on or whatever, or I have a major question about or whatever, I'm now very comfortable just saying, asking for somebody, I need help. And I get it. Can anybody do that?
Anybody can get help The speed at which the help comes depends upon how much do you believe it will,
Okay.
primarily.
So that's part of that manifestation then.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Right.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Most definitely.
So, what at this time, what would be the most important lesson that humans have to learn, or that is the most important thing for us to try to place into the consciousness of humanity in whatever way we can?
That there is only one. That you cannot hurt supposedly, seemingly other, and it not be you. There is only
Only
one.
one. Okay.
I have a question. You hear of people of spiritual enlightenment. Could you explain what that is? Enlightenment?
Enlightenment, basically being filled with light.
Yeah. I understand. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Magdalene.
Most welcome.
Yes.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Namaste.